Hey YouTube, it's Dimitri. Today we're going to do a taste test and comparison here between a couple different kumquat-esque fruits here. First, we're going to start off with one of my absolute favorites, which is a little bit small one. I'll show you we have 3 fruits today to try. 2 smaller ones and a larger one here. The first one's going to be a Calamondin, also known as a Calamansi in the Philippines. These are typically eaten green in regions where it's warm because the cold weather doesn't make them turn orange, or at least that's what I've been told. A Calamondin in itself is a mandarin orange mixed with a kumquat, so that's the cross. So it's mandarin bred with a cross between kumquat, typically going to be a Nagami or a Fortunella margarita. These are amazing. I love to make marmalades out of these. They have a very, very unique flavor to them, which we'll get into here in a second. But these are some of my absolute favorites, but you'll see they are really, really rough to eat because they are pretty tart and sour. Let's just jump into the bigger one. So I went to the grocery store. So these 2 other small ones I came from my trees just downstairs here in the shop during the winter. This is a Mandarinquat. This Mandarinquat came from the grocery store. They happen to have these, so I thought I'd give them a try and do a taste test here today and compare them and talk about them a little bit. A Mandarinquat, though, is a mix between a Nagami kumquat and a Dancy mandarin. Again, the Nagami kumquats are the oval kumquats with very, very thin skin. Again, quite small, like the Meiwas and the Calamondins that we have. But they're the ones that you typically see at the grocery store. They're little ovals, thin skin, sour on the inside, sweet skin on the outside. And this is the Meiwa kumquat. This is my absolute favorite here. Those of you that have only had grocery store kumquats, when you come and try a Meiwa, it kind of blows your mind. Because the whole thing is sweet. There is no sour to it, but it has a really good citrus flavor as well. It is a cross between a Nagami, which is the oval sour kumquat we see at the grocery stores, and a Marumi kumquat, which is also known as the round kumquat, which is where the Meiwa here gets its round shape. So let's start off with the sweetest one, and then I'm going to work through the sours because I feel like eating the sours first and then going to the sweet ones is going to ruin it. Let's start with the Meiwa. So they have some seeds on the insides. I tend to crunch them. My kids actually love these. They will pick all of them off the trees and I have none left. Anyways, and if you look at the texture on the inside here, it's kind of pithy, but you'll notice there's really no like fruit segments. Like there's none of those like juice little pouches that are inside of citrus here. It's just kind of like a consistent texture and it kind of has some few holes where the seeds are at. But overall, I feel like the texture is actually quite well. They're a little bit firm. Again, that soft kind of melty inside. A good standard kind of kumquat taste. It's kind of like, I would say kind of a cross between like a sweeter orange and something more like a tart kumquat in itself, like an oval Nagami kumquat. But these are my favorite. I could eat these by the bucket full, no issues. Again, my kids love them. I love them. These are 5-star. I already have 2 trees that I grow out of my 25 trees. They just tend to be my absolute favorite citrus in general. They also produce fruit a few times a year. So a big producer in quality fruit is why I have multiple trees. All right, we're going to move on to the Mandarinquat. I think these are also called like Mandarinquat Indios, something like that. I'll put a few different names here on the screen as well. You can eat these with the skin on or you can peel them. I view it as a kumquat. The skin itself, you'll see here in a second, is actually sweet. The inside is quite tart. So I feel like you're wasting the fruit by throwing out the sweetest part and just eating the tart stuff. And there's not a lot of value to doing that. But you'll see as we kind of break this open here, the skin on these is quite thick. So let me just peel on these other ones real quick. When you compare like the thickness of the skins, you can see like on this Calamondin here, which I just casually broke open, it's much thinner. Like this looks like an orange. Like it's really like an orange kind of texture. I don't like it. It's almost like the kumquats themselves, like the Meiwa and the Calamondin, there's really no pith, which is like the white bitter part of this. These have it and it's really not that bitter, but the texture is almost like chewing like some leather. So for me, the texture of the skin itself is not pleasant. The taste of it is actually quite well. It has some oils in it, of course, and it adds the sweetness to the fruit. I have a cloth here too, because these things are actually really juicy and they're going to spill here. It reminds me of something like a sour orange. These are not delicious like a really nice sweet mandarin in my eyes. They're more of a little bit like a tart cutie. So to kind of put that in perspective, it's like eating a tart cutie here. And the juice isn't bad, so that's probably like a really good thing. I like the flavor. But the skin itself kind of bugs me. And there's really not a lot of sweet to balance without the skin here. There are a ton of seeds in these. So I tend to bite the top off here, and then I squeeze the juices out and often a lot of the seeds, drink the juice and spit the seeds out. But as you'll see here, like there's actual orange like fruit segments or sacs kind of inside the fruit itself. So like here it looks like an actual orange. They're not awful, but they're really not my absolute favorite. I was hoping for like a really cool like mandarin, like a cutie, like a clementine, or something more like a satsuma mixed with a kumquat or something. I don't know, something like really sweet and floral. These are more like an orangey, kind of like a tart cutie. They're not awful, but I don't think I'll ever get a tree for one, to be honest with you guys. All right, and then finally here, the Calamondin, the little warhead of the citrus world here. Again, the flavor on these are very unique. I'll show you the skins. As you can see here, like the skin's really, really thin. Like if you try to show you how thin these are, the skin itself is quite thin. The skin is sweet. The best way I can describe the flavor of these Calamondins, and I'm gonna give this a shot here because they're really tart. They have a few seeds. They remind me of a kumquat mixed with a lime, to be honest with you. There's like a really green flavor. Like even these ones are completely ripe, orange, just because of the way our weather is here in Dallas, Texas. They are all orange here. They are delicious. They are so hard to eat though. The skin is sweet, the fruit is sour. It is like a really punch of sour, like a warhead of lime, like a ton of this really sour tart lime, with a really, really nice, kind of green limeish tasting skin on the outside. That's the best way I know how to describe it. The juice is stellar. I will tell you the flavor of Calamondin, I don't think is comparable to anything else. There's nothing that kind of matches or beats it. So I make marmalades out of the Calamondins. There's nothing I love more than marmalade made out of Calamondins. For those of you that have had them, it does bring back like this memory. Like I can't quite remember what it tastes like. Like I know it's just super sour. That's what I tell everyone when I explain them. And then I have a bite and I'm like, oh, it's like this magical flavor of sourness. But when you mix that with a bunch of sugar and you blend these things up, so I cut them and take all the seeds out, and then I just blend them up, add a bunch of sugar and a little tiny bit of water. All the pectin inside of these creates a natural pectin, so you don't need to add pectin into it. You just mix these up with sugar and water with the right kind of weights and consistency and blend it all up. And then I refrigerate it and it makes an amazing marmalade spread for toast in the morning. Again, my kids that are young, so like 2 and 5, they will eat marmalade. My 5-year-old has been eating it since she was quite young, maybe 1 or 2 years old, since I've had my Calamondin trees. She loves it. She will request toast with marmalade, and it's the Calamondin marmalade because that's the only marmalade I make here. So overall, if you're going to rate these, the Meiwa is my favorite. I'm sorry, it just is. It has the greatest flavor. It's sweet. The texture's good. My mom tends to buy the Nagami kumquats in the grocery stores, and when she has the Meiwas, she's just blown away by how good they are. Again, I don't know if I would rank them any other order per se, but I like the Calamondins for cooking. I love making marmalades out of them. They are not for fresh eating. They are hard to eat. I have tried to like sit and eat some off the tree just because I enjoy the flavor, but the sourness and the tartness really grabs you. So it's really hard to eat those just because of that. And then again, the Mandarinquats here, they're okay. They're just not my favorite type of fruit. I don't think I'd ever spend the time and effort to grow a tree. Again, I have 2 trees that are Calamondins. I have 2 trees, maybe 3. I have 2 trees that are Calamondins. I have 2 trees that are Meiwa kumquats out of my 25 trees in total. I do not have a Mandarinquat, and I don't think I'd ever buy one. They aren't something I really look forward to pulling off the tree and growing. It takes an extraordinary amount of time and effort and resources to keep citrus growing here in the Dallas area. I move them all in my shop where it's heated and kind of warmed up in the winters. Then I got to move them out in the summers. Then it gets too much sun and I got to move them around into the shade. It's just a lot of work here in general. So that is my comparison of the Mandarinquat, the Meiwa kumquat, and the Calamondin. Anyways, if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and check out my other videos around citrus, so growing them in pots. I do have a few other flavor videos as well, such as an orange frost taste, which was a hybrid orange that was kind of engineered down here in Texas, trying to make it more cold resistant. So anyways, thanks for watching, and as always, until next time.